every Major League Baseball team in action Tuesday, September 16th. We're going to break down every single game, come up with the best bet for all of them right here, right now. Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to the show. And for joining us for the first time, welcome to the jungle. I've got a bet for every single game in Major League Baseball for Tuesday, and I'm going to leave 2 links for you in the comment section of the video. The first link is to my $5 favorite play of the day, and for just $5 and no further obligation, you get my best bet of the day text right to your phone. The second link is to become a jungle member, and for as little as 55 cents a day, and we've got many options. We've got weekly, monthly, and annual options. You can become a member. Get my full betting card text to your phone every single morning, access to our members-only Discord, and a direct line to me if you'd like me to opine on any other bet that you're considering placing. We have a free weekly trial. Take it for a test spin and see if it's for you. Today's video is brought to you by Outlier.bet, the top name in sports betting research, and by Red Lobster. Join us throughout the month of October, every Sunday for Super Freak Sundays, 35% off the Rick James Fun Pack. First game we're looking at is the Braves at the Nationals. No official start yet for Atlanta. Jake Irvin is going for Washington. Now, Irvin's not a very good option here. He has an ERA of 5.70, and Washington has lost 7 of his last 8 starts. It's most likely going to be a bullpen game in the Braves for this one. And their bullpen, although fatigued, is much better than the Nationals' bullpen is, who I have ranked bottom 5 all season long. The Washington bats are a bit hotter at the moment, but the pitching that the Nationals have is so bad that negates any advantage that the offense may have here. The play in this game is the Braves on the money line. Chicago at Pittsburgh, Cade Horton versus Paul Skeens. Now, this is the same bet that I had yesterday when Skeens was supposed to pitch for Pittsburgh. So he's pitching today, and again, I hate to not give you in-depth analysis, but this is a system play for me. We've bet this 10 times this year, and it's hit 9 out of 10. It's a backing of Skeens, and the bet is the Cubs' first 3 innings under 0.5 runs. If your book doesn't offer first 3 innings, take the Cubs under 1.5 runs for the first 5 innings. Nobody's better the first time through the lineup than Paul Skeens. He's going for the Cy Young Award. He's going to bring his A game, especially early on in this one at home. Take the Cubs under 0.5 runs first 3 innings. Cleveland at Detroit, we have Joey Cantillo going for the Guardians, Casey Mize for the Tigers, former first overall pick, Casey Mize, but I think Cantillo holds the edge here. The Guardians have won 3 of his last 4 starts, and he's allowed 1 earned run or less in 4 straight starts. Mize has a record of 14-5, which is awesome, but I think the first full season that he's completed is weighing on him. He's allowed 17 earned runs through 5 starts in the month of August. Cleveland holds the bullpen advantage as well. I currently have the Tigers bullpen ranked 12th going into Tuesday, and the Guardians I have 3rd with an ERA of just 1.26 over the last 7 days and a fatigue factor of just 4.2 out of 10. Cleveland also clawing and fighting for a wild card spot where Detroit is sitting pretty in the AL Central, really kind of waiting until the playoffs start. Take the Guardians on the money line. A's at the Boston Red Sox. Jeffrey Springs going for the Athletics. No official starter yet for Boston. Pardon me. Now, Boston just saw Jeffrey Springs September 9th and beat him 6-0. They chased him out after 5 innings with 8 hits and 5 earned runs. Nothing has changed in Springs' arsenal, right? He hasn't developed new pitches since then, I'm sure. And when a lineup sees a pitcher that quickly of a turnaround, the advantage certainly goes to the hitters. We don't lay 1.5 runs with home teams, and we've gone over this before, because with the home team to win, and we need them to be up in the 9th inning, they won't bat in the bottom of the 9th. That's 11% less at-bats they'll have than the away team. It's harder to cover 2 runs that way. And the money line is too expensive, so the play in this game is the Red Sox on the alternate line of -1. San Diego at the Mets. Padres starting pitcher Michael King holds the edge over Mets pitcher Clay Holmes in this game. You know what you're getting from Michael King? It's a bunch of strikeouts and probably 2 to 3 earned runs, probably not 1 and probably not 4. And a good enough start to turn over to a very good bullpen that I've had ranked in the top 5 all season long. The Mets have lost Clay Holmes' last 3 starts. He hasn't made a full 5 innings in his last 2 starts. And he has control problems. The last 2 games, he's walked 6 batters. His ERA is close to 4, and his whip is a 1.35, which is no bueno. Both offenses are cold at the moment. The Padres batting .225 over their last 7 games, but they're 4-3. The Mets batting just .216 over their last 7 games, and they're 1-6. I trust this Padres pitching more and to Padres pitching in general, starting pitching and bullpen more than I do the Mets. And I like the current form better that the Padres offense is in. The Mets are just not backable at the moment to me. Take the Padres on the money line. Toronto at Tampa Bay, Jose Barrios going for the Blue Jays and Ryan Pepio for the Rays. Pepio's been very good recently. He's gone 5 innings and allowed 0 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. And that's good. Because of that, we're getting a better price than we should with the Blue Jays. Pepio has struggled in giving up the home run ball this season, and the Blue Jays not only have the highest batting average in baseball, but they're top 10 in home runs as well. And the Blue Jays hold a bullpen edge, just a 1.56 ERA over the last 7 days. Every edge goes to Toronto here, back to Blue Jays on the money line. Angels at the Brewers, Caden Dana making a 6th career start for Los Angeles, going up against fastball Freddie Peralta and those luscious curls of his, the National League's leader in wins. An obvious pitching mismatch here, both starting pitching and bullpen-wise. Milwaukee has the 3rd best team batting average in baseball this season, batting .260. The Angels, although a powerful lineup, are 29th in team average, batting just .228. The danger in facing the Angels is allowing the home run ball, because they're very good at that. Very, very powerful lineup. But the Brewers allow the 4th least home runs of any team in baseball this season. The price to back the Brewers to win in any capacity is too high here. The only play that makes sense is Milwaukee team total over. Baltimore at the White Sox, Tyler Wells versus Shane Smith. Just 2 starts for Wells this year, but he's been good. The Orioles won both of his starts against the Pirates and the Padres, and he's allowed 3 runs in just 11 2/3 innings. Shane Smith's a good option, too, for Chicago, the White Sox only All-Star this season. Both offenses have been cold, hobbling around the 200 batting average mark over the last 7 days. Both teams are 3-4 over their last 7 as well. Neither bullpen looking too sharp. I have the White Sox bullpen ranked 21st going into Tuesday, and the Orioles at 24th. The only edge we can find here is that both teams have good starting pitching, and both offenses have been cold. So we're going to back the starting pitching here. We're going to take the total under in the first 5 innings with the Orioles and the White Sox. Yankees at Minnesota, Cam Schlittler, don't say it too fast, versus Zebby Matthews. Matthews has good strikeout stuff, but he's been susceptible to the home run ball and has an ERA north of 5 and a whip of a god-awful 1.46. Schlittler is a much better option here. The Yankees have won 4 of his last 5 starts, and he's allowed 1 earned run or fewer in 4 of his last 5 outings. Both bullpens have been rough in their current form coming into Tuesday. I have them ranked 29th and 30th. The Yankees 29th and Minnesota 30th. But the Twins' bullpen is very exhausted, and it's been that way the entire month for them. They have a fatigue rate entering Tuesday's games of 9.5 out of 10, according to my rankings. The Yankees have hit the most home runs in baseball and certainly possess the offensive home run edge here. And as I mentioned, Zebby Matthews is susceptible to give up the home run ball. The only way to play this game would be the Yankees laying the 1.5. Seattle at Kansas City, Logan Gilbert versus Michael Wacha. The Royals made a playoff push but have since fallen out of contention. Logan Gilbert going for Seattle, and he's allowed just 1 earned run or less in 3 of his last 4 starts. Seattle's batting .254 over their last 7 games. Kansas City batting a terrible .217. And Seattle's had the best bullpen in baseball over the last 7 days with an ERA of just 0.32, believe it or not, and a fatigue factor of 4.1 out of 10, according to my rankings. The Mariners are sitting on a good price on the money line, around -135, -140 on most books. That's a play here, Seattle on the money line. Cincinnati at St. Louis, Andrew Abbott versus Michael McGreevy. The Reds on the money line is a play here. Andrew Abbott has an ERA of 2.79 and a whip of just 1.13. McGreevy has an ERA for the Cardinals of 4.44 on the season. The Cardinals have lost his last 2 starts. The Cardinals bullpen is in slightly better shape at the moment. I currently have them ranked 17th and the Reds 23rd coming into Tuesday. The Reds are 2 games out of the wild card spot in the National League. They'll need a lot to happen to be able to make it there, but there's still a chance, so they're playing meaningful baseball. The Cardinals' offense has been so abysmal the last 2 months. Cincinnati certainly holds the offensive edge and the higher ceiling here. Play the Reds on the money line. Rangers at Houston. It is a National League West wildcard showdown. Merrill Kelly going for the Rangers. Kristen Javier for the Astros. Now, let it be known that we were on the Astros on Monday night. But today for Tuesday, we're on the Rangers. Merrill Kelly, Rangers have won his last 4 starts, and he's been very good since coming to Texas. Christian Javier was on the IL for most of the year since coming back. He's allowed 8 earned runs in his last 2 starts. He's 1-3 and has an ERA of 4.78. The Rangers have the starting pitching edge here and also the bullpen edge. The Texas bullpen's ranked 10th according to my numbers coming into Tuesday. Houston is 16th. Big pitching edge all the way around for Texas, and the offense continues to find a way to put runs in the board without their big 3 bats. I'm trusting Bruce Bochy and the Rangers pitching this game. Give me the Rangers on the money line for plus money. Miami at Colorado. Yuri Perez versus Kyle Freeland. I like the Marlins here. Perez is a much better option than Freeland. The Rockies have lost 4 of his last 5 starts. The Marlins bullpen's in much better shape. I currently have them ranked 7th over the last week, and I have the Rockies bullpen ranked 20th. The Rockies possess the lowest batting average in Major League Baseball over their last 7 games by far, batting just 167. The Marlins are batting 255 in that time, almost 100 points higher, and they are 4-3 over the last 7 games, where the Rockies are 1-6. Take Miami on the money line. Giants at the Diamondbacks. No official starter yet for San Francisco. Eduardo Rodriguez going for the Snakes. Now, Rodriguez has given up a ton of sharp contact this season, but he's been very good in his last 3 starts. He's allowed just 1 earned run total